So, we're back today to review The Matrix, starring Keanu Reeves, Lawrence Fishburne, and Carrie-Anne Moss as Morbius, Neo, and Trinity. This movie is set in a reality where we are in dystopia. It starts in a dystopic world. Then the main character, Thomas Anderson and Neo, discovers the Matrix by taking a pill that sends him to the world. Yes, it is a fun movie to watch. Yeah, it was fun. The first time I watched it with friends. Fun enough that I actually wrote a marching show based on the movie. That is a great piece of music. Yeah. Oh yes, Hugo Weaving is in this movie. Hugo Weaving. Yeah. He's Elrond in Lord of the Rings and Red Skull in Captain America. I mean, I'm not going to sound biased, but Red Skull just seems like him reacting an Agent Smith character, which is the character he plays in this movie, who's opposite of Keanu Reeves' character, Neo, for the whole entire movie. There's a big train fight sequence in this movie, the subway station fight sequence. An iconic move that my dad will always be like, oh yeah, he'll use it on me and I'll know it's from The Matrix that it is. This movie was done by Warner Brothers Studios in 1999. It was released. So the year before we thought the world was going to end. The year we thought the world was going to end, basically. Two years before 9/11, so the World Trade Centers were still standing up. In the various New York shots of this movie, we see the World Trade Center. And yeah, for the careers of the stars, Lawrence Fishburne actually would later star in Man of Steel alongside Henry Cavill, which is a movie I'll cover eventually. And then Keanu Reeves would later go on to play John Wick. After he was done with the other two Matrix films, Hugo Weaving would star in films like Hacksaw Ridge, Captain America, and The Hobbit. And then Carrie-Anne Moss actually starred in a Star Wars TV show, The Acolyte. So, yeah, the Fab Four. This guy's not very important. This movie is a trip to watch. The music in this movie is electronic, done by Dan Davison. I don't know how he pronounces his name, but anyway, it's got some good music. Originally, when this was released, it was rated PG-13. But then it went through problems with the scene. You know, the trench coat scene. It had problems with that scene. The trench coat shoot them up scene. That's why it got changed to an R rating. And the film runs for 2 hours and 16 minutes. Yes, I know how long this movie is. I know when it was released. I know Keanu was very young in this movie. Well, oh yeah, Keanu also acted John Constantine in Constantine, which is a great movie worth watching. This is obviously a great movie worth owning, too. The Matrix. I own the whole trilogy. In my opinion, Resurrections was yes, it was a good experiment of a movie that didn't need to happen. So many ways that Matrix Resurrections could have been a better movie. Revolutions had a fitting enough end. Reloaded was a pretty cool movie. This one, obviously the original, was also pretty cool. There's Neo, there's Trinity, and there's Morbius. And there's that rando. And then here's Neo during bullet time, which is a crazy scene in the movie. I don't know how they were able to pull that stunt off, but they did. Yeah. I mean, its two sequels came out in the same year. 4 years after this came out, this masterpiece right here. Honestly, I'm gonna say all three of them could have had longer run times and whatnot. All three of them were pretty cool movies as their short versions, though. And that just about sums it up for The Matrix.